Make a motion, we come out of closed session at 10:03 p.m.
Support. Move to come out of closed session at 10:03. We call the roll, Lisa.
Barb? Yes. Tim?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Gwen? No. Mike?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes. Back in open session. On item 3, action regarding the employment of Dale Greenleaf with the village of Blissfield. I would entertain a motion. Say what?
I'll make a motion that we move, that council move to approve ending current discussions related to the continued employment of Dale Greenleaf, direct the village administrator to handle the situation internally.
Support. Moved and supported. You can say that motion again so Lisa can write it.
Move council approve ending current discussions related to the continued employment of Dale Greenleaf and direct the village administrator to handle the situation internally.
You can call the roll, Lisa.
Tim, you supported that?
Yes.
Thank you. Gwen?
No.
Jerry?
Yes.
James?
No.
Tim?
Yes.
Barb?
No.
Mike?
Yes.
Bob?
No. Motion denied. Some item regarding the employment of Dale Greenleaf with the village of Blissfield. I would entertain a motion to terminate the employment of Dale Greenleaf with the village of Blissfield.
I'll second that motion.
Effective immediately.
I'll second that
Wait,
motion.
No,
wait.
I'm not making.
Well, no, I'm relaying to her that she
Yeah.
had a second.
I'm saying I would entertain a motion, so someone else,
Yeah, we're still, I know.
you know what I mean? So that's what I'm entertaining. You know what?
I'll make a motion to invite Dale Greenleaf to council, to the village offices at the next open meeting. I think it's scheduled for November 7th, November 8th. To answer in open or closed sessions the remaining questions that council has regarding his continued employment and relationship with the village of Blissfield.
Support. Yeah, that motion, Lisa, I know it's long.
Yes.
All right. You can call the roll.
Mike?
No.
Gwen?
Will you read the motion again, please?
To invite Chief Greenleaf to come to the next scheduled open meeting November 8th to discuss. To answer in open or closed meeting the remaining questions the council has regarding his continued employment.
I know you're waiting.
Yeah, wait,
I know.
I know.
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Barb?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Yes. The motion is carried. On to section 10. Oh, wow. Going back up to reports. Administrator report. Any questions? We have the DDA Main Street report.
I had some questions last month regarding the bills from the design committee. Did you ever get any answers from Heather on that?
She talked to Lisa, I believe she recoded, but Lisa, could you?
Correct, she did recode those to the correct accounts that they were supposed to be in.
That all you did, all you have on that?
Sorry for not following up on that, I should have.
Do you have any other questions? Parks and Rec report. We have the Water Treatment Council update. Department of Works report. Buildings 23, 21 building permits, September. Next item, section 10, public comment items not on the agenda. But
I'm first.
name, address.
Ladies first. Jackie Bates, 114 Sherman Street. I have a couple comments and a few questions. My first comment is, prior to COVID, at the council meetings, there was a prayer after the pledge. And it has not resumed since we came back after Zoom, and I would like to be considered to reinstate it. Fortunately, Tim Waters, I discussed it with him, and he said he would be agreeable and would be glad to do it. Second, I would like to thank all the officers of the Blissfield Police Department for their dedication, service to the citizens of Blissfield. Thank you. And now I have some questions. What, if anything, is being done to fill the slot that was vacated by Tyler? It's been a while. Is it posted? Is it advertised? What steps are being made to find a replacement for Officer Rayburn? Do we have any applications? Have there been any interviews? Are we, in the pipeline of something soon? And who's handling the process? Is there a committee? And if so, who's on the committee? And please be specific. Thank you.
Danielle, would you answer those, please?
To be honest, I don't know exactly in the process where we are. As it was previously stated, we had a very good candidate that we were excited about who did back out for personal reasons. I believe it's still posted that there was no official committee. That was something that the chief was taking the lead on. And when they have a lot of processes in the kind of beginning before we even get to the interview stage that he was working on. And then once he had a viable candidate that was eligible, we did interviews that chief, myself, Sergeant Wagner, and one council member would be a part of, and we tried to make
So
sure that
right
we
now,
were
nothing's
council
being done.
members. Correct.
Yeah.
I'd like to address your prayer comment. I totally agree with that. I thought that was a nice addition. I don't think Mr. Waters would qualify just due to him kind of
Being
being
on the
neutral
council?
and being on the council. But I would love to see that reinstated, yes.
Thank you. I think a lot of people would. Okay, Jen.
So,
Jim Wanacott, 314 Franklin Street. This kind of pains me to do this again, but so please bear with me. I believe that your attorney gave you erroneous guidance as to whether or not the vote to go into closed session was proper or not. And I would like to read you a brief excerpt from the Open Meetings Act, which is why I believe that way. Under section 15267 closed sessions, it says, and I'm quoting from the statute, a 2/3 roll call vote of members elected or appointed and serving is required to call a closed session, except for the closed sessions permitted under sections 8A, B, C, G, I, and J. H is not one of the exceptions to the 2/3 vote requirement, which leads me to believe, and I think any relevant court would agree with that, that this is the second time that you've gone into closed session without the necessary 2/3 vote to do so. And I don't know what to do about that except to point it out. Thank you.
Thanks for pointing that out. As far as Jackie, your comment on prayer, we've also, Barb and I also discussed that. We definitely think that would be helpful. We actually had a pastor that wanted to come in and do that for us. So hopefully we can start in November. As far as any other public comments not on the agenda? Not, oh, go ahead, name and address.
Christina Ermakov, 10187 Forky Road.
What was your address?
Forky. Thank you. So at the beginning,
I apologize. Are you village or are you township?
I'm township, but I still have a say. Thank you.
I didn't say that you didn't have a say. I'm just asking the question.
Yes, yes, township. So at the beginning, when you guys did the presentations and communications, you said that you made a proclamation that we are going to do everything possible to make domestic violence an awareness, to be aware of domestic violence. And I don't think that we can help people that go through domestic violence without a great police force. So I just want you guys to consider raising the budget from 30% to 40% in support of our police. That is all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'd like to address Jim's question, I guess, or Mr. Walkout, I apologize, but yeah, we are going with the advice of our legal counsel. And if that's wrong, then that's something we need to address. But it's something we will look into. Again, I don't think any of us want to be up here not following the proper procedure. And certainly we don't want to be up here breaking the law if that's what is being implied. So we need some good legal advice on how to get through this process, because none of us want to be up here getting ourselves in jeopardy of something that we shouldn't be doing, number one, and that number two doesn't follow the law. So that's something we really need to ask our legal counsel if he's accurate on that, and we will try to verify that. I appreciate the information.
I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All right, you can call the roll.
Okay, right now because you're around it, so. Barb? Yes. Tim?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Gwen,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes, motion, meeting adjourned.